My name is Max Lombard. Today I'll be talking about a disease that is one of only 2 diseases that humans have managed to eradicate. I will be talking about Rinderpest morbillivirus, or better known as the cattle plague. Rinderpest originated in Asia and spread throughout Asia to Europe and Africa. The virus would have a number of noticeable symptoms such as fever, discharge of mucus from almost every orifice, and diarrhea. It was transmitted through mucus and other bodily fluids, and it was very good at spreading. Rinderpest caused huge problems, especially in Africa, and where it didn't cause mass death, it created mass fear. Rinderpest came to Africa because of sick cattle that were imported to Ethiopia to feed Italian soldiers. The virus spread like wildfire throughout Africa, mainly Central Africa. Between 1888 and 1897, Rinderpest killed about 90% of Africa's cattle. Rinderpest was so terrible, it even affected humans. About 1/3 of Ethiopia's population died because of their lack of transport and lack of food. The mortality rate was about 90%, with some herds completely being killed. Keep in mind, there was no cure for this, so if your herd got infected, there was not much you could do about it. The best option was to quarantine your sick cattle and get rid of the dead carcasses. An early vaccine was developed in the 1920s by J.T. Edwards, but it was not that effective. Later, in the 1960s, Walter Plowright developed a better one. There would be further improvements, as in the future, a heat-stable form would be created. Although the vaccines were developed and were very useful, the problems in Asia and Africa were still rampant. In 1994, the GREP, Global Rinderpest Eradication Project, was launched. They targeted specific Rinderpest hotspots in order to eliminate it, and they gave farmers the knowledge to spread awareness about it. In 2011, Rinderpest was officially declared eradicated, with its last reported case in 2006. It is estimated to have cost $5 billion to complete this eradication project, but that was not money wasted. We learned a lot from the eradication of Rinderpest, one of the only 2 viruses that we've eradicated. But it is much easier to eradicate than a virus like influenza or coronavirus, for example. The reason is the symptoms show up so quickly compared to things such as HIV, which can lie dormant for quite a long time. So the symptoms showing up so quickly and they're being so noticeable altogether makes it much easier to target it and eradicate it. Now, hopefully in the future, humanity will be able to eradicate more viruses, and hopefully the global community can help each other as they did for the eradication of Rinderpest.